All right, how's it going, YouTube? So I own a 2010 Saab 9.3 convertible, and I was having an issue where the blinker would be going crazy. So I'd be driving along, and it would be going left, right, it'd be alternating, and there was no way of making it stop. So what I did was, instead of paying ungodly amounts of money to a repair shop to get it fixed, I decided to take matters into my own hands. So first off, I tried spraying some electric parts cleaner into here, but that didn't work. So I knew I'd have to get my hands dirty. So after you take out the airbag and the steering wheel, you're able to take the CIM out. So there are several videos on how to do that, but here, let me show you that this thing is working perfectly fine now. So after you take the CIM out, you got to break it apart. All right, so this is a spare CIM that I have laying around. So there are 6 screws you got to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. So after you do that, you're able to slide the cover off of the CIM and take it out and move it over here. So right here, this holds the entire switch assembly together, okay? So you pull this out and look at how nasty this is right here. So right here, that is what controls the blinker action on the car, all right? Over here, right here, this is for the bright lights. So instead of buying a new CIM, instead of buying a new switch assembly, I just used this bristle brush. I put this on my rotary tool over here, and then all I did was I just cleaned it off like so. On the one that's in my car right now, my actual one, it ended up looking brand new. So it looked just like this over here. So after you clean that up, all you need to do is put it back together. This was easily the most difficult part of the entire job. I ended up having to take this apart and put it back together 5 times in order for it to work properly. The easiest way that you can do this is, so you have these little tangs right here, one for the blinker and one for the high beams. So let's see. So this one goes to the blinker. We'll just pretend that those tabs are in there. So this goes in like that. And then this, how this interfaces with the switch assembly, is it goes on like so. So there's this little tab right there. Let's see if I have a little pointer. Here, this tab right here goes into this channel like so. And when you turn your high beams on, you can see how it moves. All right. And then this right here, that hole goes onto that circle right there. So the easiest way of doing this is you slide this in here, like so. So there will be a little bit of friction with the metal tab in here. I just do not have the hands or the capabilities of doing that with one hand right now. So we'll just pretend the tab's already in there. So if you put the tab in there, it's going to be a little bit, harder to move back and forth. So all you have to do is just put this back on here, so that way that channel is on that tab and that hole is on there. So it'll look something like this. All right, so after you put this together, you can see that when I move the blinker, that slides back and forth like how it's supposed to. And then this part, you just push that in like so. And when you move the blinker, the high beams back and forth, that white piece is going to be moving up and down. That's going to activate your high beams, okay? So after you do this, you're able to spin this around, put it back on there, tighten it up, put it back in your car, and test it out. If it does not work, just take it apart and try it again. I promise you it's way cheaper doing this than taking it to a shop and getting a new CIM installed. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below, and I hope this helps you out.